Dowsing is an art which most people can do. With a little experience, you can find energies emitted from all types of objects which scientists do not know about, far less understand. This standing stone at Comrie, Perthshire, Scotland, for instance, like most other standing stones, emits many waves of energy which can be easily followed, even by a novice. This is a plan view of such a wave. The wavelength is usually about 2 meters, the amplitude from the center outwards about 30 centimeters. They are standing waves, they do not move. Two or more similar objects have waves running between them. These wine glasses are an excellent example. Notice that the waves of energy not only propagate between them, but extend on both sides, eventually forming a circle or a circuit. Make a divining rod from a piece of heavy-duty fence wire or even wire coat hangers and hold it like this, as loosely as possible, points slightly down from the horizontal. Now walk at right angles to your two wine glasses, commanding the rods to turn and follow the energy waves. Microwave towers also emit waves of energy which you can follow. They propagate outwards like the spokes of a bicycle wheel, but unlike these spokes, tend to focus into certain points, which may be implicated in some people's ill health. Back to standing stones. They have several different types of energy waves associated with them. This is the energy you will find from two crossing subterranean streams. And a spiral. This is a cup-marked stone carefully positioned above the Highland boundary fault several thousand years ago by our ancestors. Notice the dumbbell-shaped petroglyph on its surface. This stone picks up energy from the fault, seen here as one of thousands of microwaves, this one from the bottom left of the picture, which initiates a spiral whose size is determined by the width of the fault. Once free, the energy is attracted to a low mound in the distance, then spirals back inside the original. Outside this, there is a much larger spiral, some 15 kilometers long, shaped like the dumbbell cup mark in the stone, where our ancestors carefully placed their burial grounds. There are other spirals outside this again, with more burial grounds on the powerful working edge, and in addition, stone circles were placed at certain points to transmit this ley energy to different parts of the country. To read the whole amazing story, see my book, Ley Lines and Earth Energies. This is a stone circle at Marie Castle near Crieff, several miles from Comrie. This circle is also above a powerful fault line. Each stone picks up the energy from the subterranean rocks rubbing against each other and, acting like a prism, transmits a wide stream of energy to an old burial ground, also on a fault, some 5 miles away. A ley line is not a line or narrow corridor of energy, but can be quite wide. This is the traditional straight ley and is about 200 yards across. Ill health can be caused by flowing underground water. If you have had a little experience using divining rods, go to a place where you know there is underground flowing water, a hydroelectric complex for example, and find this pattern. A ley from the right, many thousands of waves, is attracted into the centre of the spiral. Any person sleeping above the centre of this energy will become seriously ill. Strangely, every grave in a burial ground, ancient or modern, has 2 spirals emitted from it. One positive, one negative, at the chest of the deceased. Try this for yourself. You will find that the spirit lines travel to the house or the bed and chair of the remains in the grave. As electromagnetic beings, we leave an imprint of our own energies in any place where we spend some time. Take our bed, for instance. If you are ill or have a potential illness, you will leave a black spiral in your bed which will last for some time, even after you have vacated a bed. It is this spiral which attracts many spirit lines, perhaps being implicated in ill health. If you surround your bed with crystal energy like this, it will help to protect you a little. Use clear quartz, faceted crystals under pressure, and a cheap joiner's clamp like this to put a field of crystal energy around your bed. There must be better ways of protection, but this research is ongoing. Also, if you have access to an Irish round tower, you will find that it tracks all the spirit lines from the graveyard it is responsible for, and some nearby graveyards as well. That is what they were built for in the 9th to 12th centuries, to attract the unhealthy aspect of spirit lines into it, to be transformed, presumably, to healthy energies, or, alternatively, be dumped back into the planet. You will find that most spirit lines are attracted into the front door, sometimes placed high up in the building. This was to allow the tower to be fine-tuned to a specific frequency by filling the base with soil and material. An earlier alternative is cut-marked stones. This one is at Fortingal, Highland Perthshire, and all the spirit lines are attracted into these cavities, away from dwellings. Another cut-marked stone at St. Fillan's burial ground. Perhaps all of the ancient burial grounds had these as part of the structure at one time. If you wish to enter the world of dowsing, then you must understand that you are entering a very strange world, and these energies, according to most experts, may cause serious trouble. Which I didn't believe until on the 17th of May this year, 2009, I was driving past the Fulford Inn stone, pictured here, when a large Volvo pulled out of a line of traffic and crashed into my little Mini Marcus, also pictured here. I had a broken neck and leg. I was left sitting in the wreckage of my car, looking across at the ancient cut-marked stone it had taken 8 years to decipher, some 60 yards away, wondering if it was the cause. Most dowsers agree that when a person works in this field, especially with spirits, it is essential to protect yourself by giving an affirmation, visualizing a white or purple cloak of energy around you, or with a simple prayer. There are many variations in the dowsing literature. For more information, go to www.layman.riemann.co.uk. This is my book on ley lines and earth energies.